the Blighted Village. Where was the Goblin Camp one? Way over there. I'm actually kind of curious. If I went back to that Goblin Camp area, would it fucking... would they all be angry at me right away? I'd assume so. Oh. Oh, that's the Underdark. That's why it's way down there. The Adamantine Forge.
What path lies before me?
We're going back to the Emerald Grove now. Open the gates. Loot the chat.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Know what? You all seem like you're on hard times. You can keep your money.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there.
They'll pay good coin for it, I swear.
Give me a kiss.
Fine, but you're carrying yourself. I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are.
Folk Hero, Guardian of the Forgotten. Inspiration.
Eldrell didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
Is there a main quest in this? Yes, the main quest is I have a Mind Flayer tadpole in my head, and that's kind of a problem. So, you know, figure something out about that.
We did it.
Sharp as a razor.
Remember,
Give me a kiss.
stay near the center of the group,
Hold
all right?
still.
No wandering off.
I'll kiss you when you've stopped bleeding, you lummox.
Hello, children.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Looking to
Always
trade.
a deal to be done, even now.
How much money you got on you? 657. That's more than I thought you'd have. Perfect. Let's sell you some fucking junk. Single screw sticks out from the top. I kind of feel like I might want to keep that. Bones. Candles. Skulls. I have 9 alchemist fires. I don't feel like I'll be using them on me very often, but yeah, maybe I will. Kinda depends on the situation. Got some grease bottles too. Good, good. You know what? Why am I even carrying the fire wine barrels? Not much reason for me to be. No, I've met Bull before. This is not my first dealings with the little thiefling. See, this, the smoke powder barrel, that's more worth holding on to.
Try not to die up there. Right.
Now this might be worth feeding to Gale. Resistance to slashing, vulnerability to bludgeoning? Not very good. Certainly send that to camp. Last pendant probably as well. Unless I really wanted to focus on lightning spells for Gale. Which probably not, so let's put that in camp as well.
I wonder what the next move is.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can't afford to stay idle. There is work to do.
There, she can hold that.
No one's stopped me yet.
What am I to do?
Sharp as ever.
Yeah, the Absolute's Talisman. I think I can just sell that. Let's go to camp for a sec.
At least things have stayed interesting. If not over.
I can grab stuff to sell. Actually, you know what?
Shall
Will
My face protects
really
me.
should be the one to grab stuff to sell. You've got
time.
plenty of space. I can't grab it with Will.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
How much? Okay, yeah, that's most of it.
Delicious. The pride of the gate. Time for a chat.
You do good work. Always a deal to be done, even now.
This will be faster on this screen. I can't just shift all of it? Okay, never mind. Alright, she's out of money.
Try not to die up. All of our taking stashed away for the journey?
Never a dull moment.
Yes, Mum? Check twice myself.
Better be sure. We need every last copper piece to get started in Baldur's Gate.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
How dare I?
Glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
I shift-clicked it. Well, mass marking as wares, true.
Don't waste a
So the problem I found is I marked them all as wares before I sent them to my stash, but then they stopped being marked as wares in my stash, which is weird.
Yes, you are.
What can you do, I guess, right? Oh, hey, this is the family. Hello, family.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
And you do not stop.
No!
For anything.
I've got it!
Don't be breaking your back before we get to Baldur's Gate.
I won't. I'm not 10 anymore.
Don't I know?
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Man, you guys are sweaty as hell.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. We're sick of running from those rats.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough.
Uh-huh.
And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Of course, Roland, of course.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
Everyone happy.
What do you think of opening a...
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Any excuse to gut some goblins. You can literally just play Goblin Slayer if you want to. Glad to help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree. Of course.
Let's trade. Do you have anything I really want? Loves of missile snaring. Ring of flinging. I don't think he had some of this before. He definitely didn't have this before. Once per short rest, you can regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with the Spell Thief. Gloves of Missile Snaring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. That's kind of really good. Ring of Flinging. Gain a 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Hedgewander Armor. Gain +1 bonus to dex saving throws and checks. Nature +1. Medium armor. Oh, this gives you create water. Create water, you say. Dragon's Grasp, burned alive, deals an additional 1d4 slashing damage to burning targets. Chain shirt +1. Take 1 less slashing damage. 1 less bludgeoning damage, padded armor +1. Ring mail +1. Gain a +1 bonus to strength saving throws and checks, disadvantage on stealth checks, yeah. Leather armor +1, hypnotic pattern scroll, scale mail +1. Okay, now we're getting into stuff I think he already had before. Here you go, bud. The trader will be pleased with that offer. Make him slightly happier. How much will 58 gold get me in terms of happiness points?
May you keep balance.
Well, we'll quick save before we test that out.
It'll take a while for us all to recover. Of course.
We want to grease the wheels. How much will 59 gold get us? Pretty good amount, actually. Here, have 70. Oh, come on. There we go. Now his attitude is 25 minimum. And his price went from what? Like 420 to 396? It's an okay discount.
May you keep balance.
Okay, now I'm not thinking that particular merchant is going to be doing too much business with us too much in the future, but we'll see. If we do come back to this merchant to do more business with, then we will make a generous donation.
What do you think of opening a cart in Baldur's Gate?
A cart? Like on the street?
Exactly. Noble types don't want a tiefling cooking.
No, the bar didn't say how much better the buy or sell was.
For us all to recover.
Unfortunately.
Of course.
But from 413 to 396 was 16.
May you keep balance.
I unfortunately suck at percentages, so I don't know how much of a percentage difference that is. I unfortunately cannot tell you. Oh hey, we should get Karlach in our team. So I guess we'll drop Asterion for now.
Yes.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It's,
Karlak, join us.
Yeah?
Come on.
Hell yes.
Karlak's current equipment is... Why is her stuff not sorting properly? What the hell's going on with her sorting? Or lack thereof? Anyway, she's got the Sword of Justice.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Now, would Phalar, Aluve, or Faithbreaker be better for her? Actually, I've got this magic mace. Why am I not giving that to Shadowheart? What's wrong with me? Here, Shadowheart, have a magic mace. Oh, it actually does less damage. Why is that so much weaker? I mean, putting Fairy Fire on an enemy is pretty strong anyway, so there is that. Now, why would she not be proficient in Warhammers? That's weird. It's a one-hander. 6 to 15. Honestly, I think that's still better. So instead, Phalar Aluve will be given to...
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
To our fighter later. Hey, Karlak, seriously, what's up with your inventory and why is it broken? throw that down there too. I don't need to keep that in any way, shape, or form.
Can't give up now.
Don't need that. Oh, hey. She's got something to say. Cool. Let's chat.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Got a coin slot in your heart or something?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing. Next time we're in a big battle, I'll make sure to use one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into. Soldier?
Got anything different to talk about? Okay.
Have to keep going.
Alright, well, first things first, I want to go talk to Harlech. Wait. That's the wrong way. Or Halsin. Why'd I say Harlech? Oh boy. Wrong name entirely. Different character entirely and from a different place.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
Strange ox. The ox is making you uneasy. Try to discern why. Nat 20.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
Moo!
There's no time to waste.
Well, she has speak with animals.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Haven't you ever met anyone who could speak with oxen?
A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
Did you come from Elturel with the others?
I suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in Elturel. Chewing cud, pulling carts, etc.
This ox seems fucky. Still.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There's more than you that meets the eye. Care to explain?
No. You are incapable.
Intimidation out with it, cow, you're gonna regret it. Gain advantage from thaumaturgy. That advantage was necessary, apparently.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Moo.
Moo.
Tick-tock.
Oh boy, do you see that quick save happening? Oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen when I do this. It dropped acid? How and why? It fucking exploded into acid. Shapeshifter's boon ring. While shapeshifting and disguising self, gain a 1d4 to all checks. Aha. Shape-shifting cow that explodes in acid, so it was clearly a xenomorph from the Alien series, right? So I'm assuming that's a mephit then. Possibly. At least I'm trying to think of what D&D creatures could possibly explode when dying.
Moo. Moo.
Uh-huh.
That's interesting. Is there anything in the journal about the strange cow?
Let's get going. Can't risk being in open view. Wonder what's past this. Have to keep going.
Nah, F it.
My stab.
I'm actually surprised it stayed a cow. Yeah, same. I wanted to see what it would turn into. Oh, wait a second. Can I pickpocket the shape-shifting ring off of it?
Don't want to draw any attention. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Moving in. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Let's
Don't
see.
mind if I do.
No pocket to pick. Oh, damn. But it has a shapeshifter's ring. It clearly has a pocket to pick. Or a hoof.
They blinded you to truth. Outsiders bring only chaos.
And what have you brought? Harmony? Balance?
Oh boy. Trouble in paradise. What's going on over here?
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Hold on. I don't want to do this conversation right now. Instead, I want to go snoop in a room and steal shit. Specifically things that prove that she is an evil bitch. That way we can, convince Halsin to just kill her. It'll be great. It'll be great.
I've got a long road ahead. Need to find a way forward.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, hey. A haystack. Oh, with some pouches! Yay! Pouches! Now I can carry stuff inside of pouches. What the fuck?
I thought I had been a good teacher to you.
What the hell?
Clearly not.
Okay. Chad, I'll have you know I've got something in my front pocket for you.
Master Halsin's past his prime. It might be time for another.
I'm no fan of those devils either, but they're leaving.
If it had been up to Korga, they would never have been here at all.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Oh, who's been pestering you? I'll teach them a lesson.
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least. Leave. You are not wanted here.
Damn.
Mercy. It might have been better if you stayed away. Don't say that. Come now. Look in.
Don't say that.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Best be on my way.
The Rite of Thorns, you say? Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who enchanted it. Oh, okay, well that's far less interesting than I thought. Oh, a meeting in the swamp, right. I have to investigate the swamp for that one. And I don't want to do that because it's going to be hags in that swamp. That's what the note was all about. Be like, hey man, you want to do some hag stuff? And I'm like, no. No. I need to pick up pouches so I can keep them from now on. Grove Artifacts. The tablet catalogs various magical artifacts of druidic nature. One particular entry has been outlined. Idol of Sylvanus, a ritual relic formed from the wood and resin of an oak touched by the forest father himself. Pray to it quietly to reap Sylvanus's blessings and commune with nature. Below the entry, a chalked note snakes across the stone. So much more. More prayer, more power, Rite of Thorns. Well, that seems like some evidence. The subject of Gond and progress. Benji, enough is enough. I am sick and tired of hearing about your precious Emerald Enclave. They claim to be allies of the people of Faerun, that they fight for balanced civilization and nature in the chaotic world, but this is lies. They are enemies of progress, of intellect, who would be happiest if the world reverted to a time of outdoor privies and knuckle-dragging protofolk. Please, visit me at the High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. The things I have learned during my apprenticeship are simply, well, wondrous. There's the water pumps, no more back-breaking work for a simple bucket of water, a steam-powered oxen that can drive your wagon for days on end. Even this letter, it was transcribed and printed by our newest mechanized printing press. I had a little fun and printed several copies just for the sake of it. Please, brother, I cannot bear the thought of coming home to find you picking berries out of a tree and arguing with Mother and Dad about whether or not the crops impede on fox territory. Right back soon, all right? And don't forget, Dad's birthday is next month. Love, Abigail.
Free for the taking. Keep going.
Now, I stole a thing while hiding. Let's see if we get away with it just because I was hiding or not. Looks like we're getting away with it pretty well.
You did this grove a great favor. And now leave the rest to us.
Master Hal, I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
You disgust me.
I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
You're lucky I don't just plain kill you.
Peace is returning to the grove. We have you to thank for that.
Master Halsin's home.
Master Halsin's home. Oh my god, let's talk to the boar.
I thought you were Halsin.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
He's flexing his
Where's
ass.
Halsin? Promise me a mate.
Oh, that boar wants to fuck.
Hey.
Moving in.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
You have drifted far from the Oak Father's teachings.
You know, I could quite easily just walk up and take that, huh? Bear! It's sleeping. We'll let sleeping bears lie.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. Instead,
I owe you.
Silent. I will allow. You shall look.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
I'd say you were too lenient. There's pretty bad blood between the tieflings and druids because of her.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side. Banished.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none.
Speak with Wrath. Halcyon thanked us and said that Wrath would surely reward us for our efforts.
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the Grove. I am in your debt, my friend.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
I mean, I was trouble. For the goblins. Got him. Oh, there's Wrath, right there. Howdy.
Master House. You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you.
Oh, right, you were the level-headed guy back when we first came
thanks
here.
Is not enough.
While everyone else was being
May
a dick.
Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
No, it was pretty tough. But for someone like me, pretty simple.
Fair enough. I should not have underestimated you. And I promised you a reward, didn't I?
Yes.
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Oh, cool! We can finally open that place that I wanted to open. Sick. But first, is Kaga in here? Where's Kolga? Kolga. I want to talk to her. Oh, she's right here.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, then. Fine. Jeez. Rude. Hey, Nettie.
Blessed day.
I'm not a mind
I
flayer.
was worried I'd never see Master Halcyon again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place, but I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Oh, hey. She gave me a pouch. And inside the pouch is an apple and some mugwort. Rune of the Wolf. Yep. Oh, wait a second. I see. Gotta press the buttons. Neato. So I assume this is our reward for saving the Emerald Grove that we may or may not have had access to if we were allied with the goblins instead. Sorrow. Ein Spear.
A beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Sorrow. 1 to 10, it gives you the Sorrowful Lash Transmutation cantrip. Deal 5 to 8 damage. Pull the creature 3 meters closer to you. Ooh, that's pretty good. As a bonus action, too. That's really good. That's damn good. Can she equip this? She can. Oh, it's single-handed, too. Oh, no, never mind. It's two-handed. That might be better than the Sword of Justice. That's quite good. (1d4 plus 4 piercing versus 1d4 plus 1 piercing when she's got it. So the cantrip is based off charisma, I would assume? I mean, it's still good. No matter who, like, how much damage it does, just the effect itself, pulling the creature 3 meters closer to you as a bonus action is really strong. So it's very tempting to go with this over the Sword of Justice, but the Sword of Justice has Tears Protection, which is also really good. The only problem is it's a concentration ability. If it wasn't a concentration ability, I'd like it a lot more. So I think we'll go with Sorrow. Enjoy your glaive and the ability to yeet enemies into your own hands. Yeet them and skeet them.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Druid note. And it says, the Emerald Enclave won't send help even if I ask. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Robe of Summer grants resistance to cold damage. It's just plain clothing. So it'd be nice to give to Gale. Secret Societies. I'm sorry, let me read that again. Secret Societies of the Sword Coast exposed. Harpers, the most well-known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power. But if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why indeed? Because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow Druids. Weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the selfsame question and be shocked by the answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Clyrd, the least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched, is the Order of Clyrd. My sources tell me the shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meets to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens in our fair land. And what's more, they like it. Dark Justiciars. I shudder even to inscribe the name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar. Sounds like a bunch of bitches bitchin'. Some scrolls. More wyvern toxin, delicious. You can coat your weapon with this. Ooh, nice potions. Potions of animal healing, animal speaking, and greater healing as well.
How much farther can I go?
How much farther can I go? Oh, how far? Farther! Farther! Sorry. Okay, so we could celebrate tonight. This is the main quest, by the way. Travel to Moonrise Towers is our new main quest for this direction. We also can go find the Githyanki Kresh. Go talk to them. So I think we've basically completed the Druid's Grove stuff, so that's nice. Nautiloid Crash region. Esterwork weapon. Sussertrines found deep within the Underdark. The Necromancy of Thay. What should we do with it? We managed to read most of the book, absorb some of the necromancy, but a snapshot before we could finish it. There must be a way to reach the end. Or we can destroy it. I'm sure we can destroy it by, like, trying to purify it or something, but I want to read to the end. It already gave me a permanent speak with dead. So why wouldn't I try for more, right? Oh, must take a long rest for Luck of the Far Realms to come back. A whole ass long rest. Well, I do gotta take a long rest anyway. But, speaking of long rests, I think we're gonna save here and be done for the night, chat. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our raid on the Goblin Camp, which took quite some time. And we dipped our toes into the Underdark. And didn't see a lot of it, but what we did see was ouchies. So, you know, the Underdark is threatening to be very interesting and dangerous. So, of course, we have to go deeper and deeper into it. But first, we'll probably take care of a lot more things on the overworld. In the meantime, have a great night, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.